Are you struggling on how to deal with your oily roots and dry ends? Well, most of you do, so in this video I will be resolving the mystery behind the oily roots and dry ends. I will be spilling some secrets on how to pick the perfect shampoo for your oily roots, which conditioner will suit your dry ends and which treatment to use, and some hair products to maintain that beautiful, healthy, shiny hair until your next wash. Let's start with understanding about dual nature of your hair. When dealing with a combination of oily roots and dry hair, most common mistake everyone does, thinking, I have a dry hair, I have to use dry hair products. Instead, think about your hair as a two section. One section is your oily roots and scalp, and other section is your mid-length and ends. This means the selecting specific products for your oily roots and dealing with that problem, while choosing hydrating and nourishing products for your mid-length and ends. By treating these two zones independently, you can more effectively address the issue and having that more balanced, healthier looking hair. Let's start with which shampoo you use. Most of you will make this common mistake, picking the hydrating, nourishing, moisturizing shampoo, which will be helpful for your dry hair, but not really helpful for your oily roots. That shampoo will make your hair so greasy that you will have to wash it much more often, and then you have to style it, which makes your hair even more dry, and it's that vicious circle. So always pick shampoo for oily scalp. These shampoos are made to properly cleanse your scalp and get rid of that oiliness in your roots, which will make your hair last longer between two washes. When you use the shampoo for oily hair, they're a bit more stronger and a bit more cleansier. So what you want to do, you have to be very smart about it, how to wash your hair. You have to focus a bit more only on your scalp and on your roots, and not wash your ends, because you don't want to strip even more moisture out of your hair, which are already dry. So when you wash your hair, make sure to focus only on your roots and don't wash your ends. Another thing as well, always double wash your hair. So you wash your hair once, you rinse, and then you wash your hair again. It really helps to maintain that clean hair, and it will help you go longer between two washes. When it comes to how often to wash your hair, we have that thing again with that combination of oily hair and dry ends. It's a bit difficult one because you have an oily scalp, which you need to wash it more often, but you have your dry ends, which they really don't like when you strip the moisture and you restyle it consistently. So find that good balance in between two. I would say have a day extra. Maybe use that dry shampoo to push you a day or two longer, so you don't have to restyle and rewash your already dry and fragile ends. When it comes to dry shampoo and how often to use it, I personally use it myself because I do have a oily scalp and dry ends. So I speak mainly from experience and then loads of experience, but I don't tend to use very often. So I like my wash cycle is 4 days. So I will use it on a day 3, like morning of the day 3. So it will see me through that day and maybe the 4th day, or I'll use the ponytail, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's talk about now solution for your dry hair. Start with, again, which conditioner. So now you want to buy that hydrating, nourishing, moisturizing conditioner, which will help that dryness in your hair and to repair it and make it nice and shiny and glossy. But what you don't want to do, you do not want to put that conditioner anywhere near your scalp, because it is heavy product and it will help massively with your dry hair, but it will grease up your root. So when you're applying that conditioner, make sure it's through mid-length to ends only. Also, I cannot stress you enough importance of that hair mask once a week, once every 2 weeks in reality. But please use it. Like, it will massively help you with your dry hair. Again, when you use it, please be careful not to apply on a scalp. Don't do any of this, that it's a no for an oily scalp. Just make sure it's like on your ends where your hair needs it. So when you put your hair mask and you tie it and leave it here, that will leak all over your roots and make it greasy again. So you will have to wash it in a couple of days. And last, let's talk about some hair products which you can use to boost that moisture in your hair. So after washing, I absolutely use for every single client's always leave-in conditioner. It is absolutely amazing product to add that extra hydration and lock in moisture and give you the extra shine. After you applied your leave-in conditioner, you can use all of your products which you use normally. And then right in the end, the one thing I like to use as well is the hair serums and hair oils, because your ends are always the most fragile part, and it will protect them and it will give them the extra shine. So use it on a wet, and if your hair is feeling really dry, you can use it in the evening before you go to bed, or in the morning, depending what you prefer. Sometimes I like to use it in the evening because if you apply it too much, it can look a bit greasy. So by the morning, it looks quite fine. You can use it in the morning as well. Just make sure it's the tiniest amount and then apply it on your ends. And it will protect your hair, and it will get rid of that frizziness in your hair if it's there. I know you're not gonna like this one, but over touching your hair will make absolutely difference. If you are person who does this, it will make your hair more greasy. Again, cannot stress you enough, we do not want to overwash it, overstyle it, dry ends. So try to avoid touching your hair as much as you can to keep it less oily. So achieving the perfect balance between oily scalp and dry hair, it takes a bit of practice. So give it a go with your products, try them, see how it goes. But I hope all these tips and tricks helped you. So if you like this video, I'm sure you're gonna like this next one as well. So stay tuned and I'll see you soon. Bye.